Friday afternoon, Roots Radio 89.5 WMOT. I am so happy to be here at ACME Feed and Seed. We are on the 3rd floor, and I think the weekend is here. What better way to start the weekend than with Todd Snider?
Is this thing working?
Yeah, it is.
Is this thing on? Sing working, sing on. In the hallway of a high school, it was anywhere USA. It was a bullet picking on a different kid, I seemed like every day. Pack a back, slapping buddies, laughing, backing him all the way. Screaming, girlfriend, making believe in everything you'd say. Is this thing working? Is this thing on? Is this thing working? Thing on. Then one day this kid that he'd beat up a bunch of time before, he realized to his own surprise he probably could indeed take more. And with that he hatched the evil plan, gonna make that devil pay. Walked up to him in the middle of the gym and he found the nerve to say, you're gonna hit somebody today, you're gonna hit me too. In fact, you're gonna hit me every day, cause now I'm picking on you. As crazy as that I sound right now, I ain't stopping till I get through. It's too late to beg for mercy if there ain't nothing that you can do. It's the thing working, it's the thing on, it's the thing working, Lord, the thing on. Well, that bully, he just laughed and laughed, of course. So did all of his friends. And he beat that poor kid unmercifully for days and days on end. Only slightly less impressively to that girl and all of his friends. Eventually, they would secretly start hoping that kid might win. Is this thing working? Is this thing on? Is this thing working? Lord, is this thing on? You're never gonna hear him say this. He thinks nobody knows. But winning that battle every day cost that bully the war a long time ago. And of all the scars he's got to show for every blow that kid sneaks in, the worst one's knowing that tomorrow he's gonna have to fight that kid again. This thing working, is this thing on? Is this thing working? Love this thing on. Is this thing working? Ooh, this thing on. Lord, this thing working. Is this thing on? Thank you. Thanks, man. So they said I'd do a couple of songs. This is a song I made up right after I was getting divorced, and I was out for a drive listening to Widespread Panic, and there's a thing called a spreadneck speedball that means coffee and reefer. Driving around assessing the situation. Spread next speedball away to highway. The needle is broken, ain't no telling on gas. A highway dog plays a Russian roulette in and out of the sun under the overpass. Oh, 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 my love. Why on earth, they say, only heaven knows why we turn every last word ever heard on each other over where everybody goes. I know, I think, therefore I am because I am, or so I thought I was. But When in Rome, they say, shoot Roman candles that way. Nobody thinks you're crazy. Passing it back and forth like the 5th of July. I realize I can't tell you what to tell yourself. But if we're still not what you thought you wanted, well then you can't deny it, baby, we were something else. Oh, 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 my love. I say, why on earth they say only heaven knows why we turn every last word ever heard on each other, or where everybody goes. I know, I think therefore I am because I am, oh so I thought I was. But when in Rome they say shoot Roman candles that way, nobody thinks you're crazy. You know, we don't leave who we fell for. We leave who we just can't believe that they have become. I said, we don't leave the one that we fell for. No, we leave who we just can't believe that they've become. I was thinking leaving, I was thinking I don't mind as much as getting left behind. Why on earth they say only heaven knows why we turn every last word ever heard on each other, where everybody goes. I know, I think therefore I am because I am, oh so I thought I was. When in Rome they say shoot Roman candles that way, nobody thinks you're crazy.
Todd Snider, live on the radio, WMOT, live on viewhouse.com, watching the video, live on ACME Radio. We're here at ACME Feed and Seed, and it's kind of an auspicious day.
Yeah.
It is release day.
Yeah.
A double fold vinyl, a man
Yeah.
after my own heart.
Yeah.
And
Double vinyl.
Double vinyl. Ooh, double rainbow.
Mhm.
You do everything well, from the singer, songwriter, storyteller, troubadour, to the jam band, rocking out. And actually, it was like, I think 4th of July last year was,
Something.
there was a party
Yeah,
on the street
downstairs.
here.
Yeah.
And that was,
When was it?
Memorial Day.
Oh yeah.
I get mixed up sometimes with those holidays,
Yeah.
summertime. But yeah, that was an amazing show.
Yeah,
Your
you were
band
there?
is incredible.
Yeah, they're good, huh? Pretty
Yeah,
good.
they're really
I
good.
can say because I don't play nothing. I just stand there.
We were talking about that a little bit.
Yeah.
Sort of the structure for not playing. Where'd
Yeah.
that come from?
They're really good.
Yeah. Well, you also were talking about.
It's really like they aren't like there's two. You got a perfect rhythm is tough. Like I can play guitar, and there's probably guitar players in here that would say they can hear it. Like I can play, but not with other people very great. Because you got to have perfect. In our band, you have to play in perfect time all the time to play in that band. You know, and I don't. I don't do anything in time.
You were here for Delbert McClinton, and
love
he
him.
doesn't either.
No, he got the cowbell going though, man. You know, when they asked me if I would just sing, that was my reference, because he hangs out with singer-songwriters and he just sings. And I thought, okay, I'll try to sing in a band.
It's kind of cool. Did you ever think you were going to be a rock and roller? Like,
No, not really. I got into jam bands because I'm into what I call lyric music or poem music, where all my friends really work hard on the lyrics, and then it got to be like this day off. I would go to those jam shows. It's not that they don't like the lyrics, but like if there's a story going on and somebody goes off into the woods and then the guitar solo comes, the guitar solo is like an hour and nobody cares what happened to the guy in the woods. You know, you just spin around. You know what happened from the album, and it's not part of this. You know, it's more about taking LSD and spinning in a circle. There's a lot of value to that if you try it.
Little patchouli oil.
Yeah,
you know.
That's the scene, the hippie scene, which I always liked. You know, I just always would go there on my days off. I like to spin around in a circle.
And you're still barefoot, which I like that too.
Yeah, I got some.
I know. I think we actually have matching.
Elizabeth
colors.
Cook gave me those. I had a.
Who painted your toenails?
She did. We had a birthday party for Elizabeth.
Fabulous. Elizabeth rocks. We did a Wired In with Elizabeth a couple of months ago, and that was wonderful.
That Exodus of Venus record,
She's
man.
amazing.
That's
really cool. So let's talk about this album. First of all, everybody knows that at 6 o'clock we're going to play the entire album.
Oh, yeah.
In the room here at ACME Feed and Seed, so come on down. Come on, you're welcome.
Yeah.
And it's great to have live versions of songs that we are playing on the radio.
Yeah, I'm just glad you're on the radio. How long have you guys been on the air? Is it okay to turn?
Coming up on a year. And coming up on, I think...
I listen to it constantly.
Thank you.
I'm so glad you're on there. I've known you for 25 years.
Me too. We've known each other a long time. I think the first session that we did together was in Orlando. Dang. And you were opening for Buffett. Dang. And that was, during the Margaritaville Records
like 94,
days.
95. We go back.
So, we go back a ways. We've had sightings in different cities.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Random.
You gave me football tickets once.
I did. Yeah. And then there was that D.C. thing.
Yeah,
that was
you hit me to the,
so
what's
wonderful.
that thing, the Hope for Henry.
Yeah. That was amazing.
I got a little tipsy at that.
Well, I didn't notice.
I spaced that.
But it's great. It's great to have you here. What do you think? Todd Snider in the house.
Good to be here. Man, thanks for having me.
And of course, we would love to have you play some more.
Okay.
Cool.
Here's some more hard-working American songs. I've come down here one last time, a few times. A few times after that, but that was just for old time's sake. And I know I've come here a few times for no good reason at all. But this time I swear that I'm just down here by mistake. I quit drinking for the reason that I started drinking, man, when it makes me feel better than I already do. From rags to riches to rags to richly embellished accounts of the truth ascending into madness. Rest in chaos, my old friend. May you send I sang you my song and then another song, not knowing that if I gave you a choice, you would make it. It would hit me just like I was dying, they said, but it was worse. I was able to take it, ascending into madness. Rest in chaos, my old friend. May you sail. You know, the dead, they'd been around this block a few times, more than you had. A few times, more than we all had, way back before it was even paid. They say that upon the sea of hypocrisy, that the shore, well, the shore is just another way, ascending into madness. Rest in chaos, my old friend. May you send down to madness. Rest in chaos, my old friend. May you. Thank you. Thanks. I'm trying to do, I'm doing songs off our album. The band is called the Hardworking Americans, and we have this new album called We're All in This Together. It's a live album that we mostly did in Birmingham, I think. And some of the songs I can play guitar, you know. So this is one that the band does, but it started its life on an album I made a long time ago called Peace Queer, and it's called Mission Accomplished. Thanks. Well, Roger said he never met a man he didn't like. Well, wait, let me back up and make sure that I got that right. He might have liked every man he ever met, that's true. But he never said he liked every man that he knew. Oh, 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 oh. I said I met a woman with the Midas touch. I could never get her to touch very much. I met a man of opportunity. He never offered any of it up to me. Met a soldier in the recruit booth. Said make a man out of me and stole my youth. Working for a man who would not stop lying. Drove us off a cliff and called it flying. Oh, 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 oh. Well, that ain't flying. I said that ain't flying. But when a wise man flies, he understands that a man hadn't technically flown until he lands. If you're coming into land and you crash and die, well, all you really did for sure was get too high. You ever get too high? You ever get too high? You ever get too high? No, neither have I, but I will if I got to prove to you guys. So turned around, I could calm up a riot. Fighting for peace, that's like screaming for quiet. Oh, 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 oh. Well, I don't know, but I've been told you might meet a little fox in your atheist hole, oh. Said, I don't know, but I've been told. I don't know for sure, man, I just been told. I don't know for sure, man. somebody told me.
Todd Snider.
This is fun.
Fabulous. Great to see you.
Yeah.
You told me one time that you put snippets of lyrics on Post-it notes.
Yeah.
Do you still do that?
Yeah.
Where
Yeah,
there's
there-
Post-it notes all over the
Yeah.
room?
Yeah.
How do you find stuff?
You just go, that's like just kind of looking around for it all the time. I
Wow.
kind of know where it is in a way.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a fun
It's
project.
really amazing. No,
Yeah.
it's great.
Have you ever been over to the house where that room is?
No.
It's like I make up lines and then I'll stick them around, and then sometimes you can shuffle them around like cards and stuff.
Interesting. Kind of a
You know?
Beatles kaleidoscope
Yeah.
end of, you know.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll make up a whole song of separate stuff. You know. There's one called It's Too Soon to Tell that wasn't really a song as much as just a pile of lines I found. You know, like I go, that'd be good, and that one would be good. Because I needed one.
That's so visual. I love it. It's great. I want to talk about Kent Finley and being
Yeah.
in Texas. And
Did you hear about his son Sterling?
Yeah,
Yesterday got
he
his
had-
heart, got a heart.
I know. He
A
got
friend
a
of
new
ours
heart.
needed a heart and got it.
He got a new heart yesterday.
So thank you, whoever gave it.
Kent had, who passed a couple of years ago, had a place called the Cheatham Street Warehouse, and he was able to nurture
Yeah.
songwriters and encourage people. And how did
Yeah.
you even get there?
It was a really magic time, and he was a special person. Thank you for letting me have a chance to talk about him. He based his life on the guy who built Luckenbach, the Hondo guy. He was a really altruistic, artsy-fartsy guy. And he had this house way out in the woods, and he had a honky-tonk. It was bluebird-like, about this size, and it was always you had to make up your own songs to play there. And if he not necessarily liked your songs, but believed that you were making them up because you liked making them up, he would open that place to you, and then you could stay at his house if you got in a little further. And then if you got in even further, he'd let you know that this old weird warehouse that looked like it was full of garbage was a studio. And then eventually you'd realize you were at a college and that this guy was allowing you to. I met James McMurtry there. Let's see, there's a ton. Hal Ketchum, Hayes spent some time out there. Jack Ingram, Terry Hendricks, like people that lived on his floor or sofa for a while. And he plays you John Prine records and Guy Clark records. Like if you're 19, he says you need to know who Townes Van Zandt is. So he DJs all day for kids. He's gone now, but I got in that, you know. He like plays you Prine. And Nick, thanks for letting me talk about him.
Oh, no, I think that there are people like that we meet along the way that really kind of color your life and really sort of are, you know, like talk about the moss on the trees. You follow the moss, and he's one of those guys that just really lived it. He breathed it. He looked for people like you to encourage and you
feed.
know,
And he wrote cool songs and got a lot of cuts in his day. Mel McDaniel. Really, really cool guy. George Strait he drove George Strait here his first trip. Yeah.
How incredible.
So yeah, Kent Finley,
Yeah,
look him up.
Finlay.
Or go see Cheatham Street Warehouse.
Yeah.
Some country singer bought it, a big famous one.
Randy Rogers.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Yeah, so it still lives. It's down just south of Austin.
Cool.
And,
and I heard he's making it stay this thing.
Yeah. Randy's really committed to having it continue to be, you know, just a sort of cradle for artists, which I love. There've got to be people like that in this world.
Yeah.
It's so hard these days. I mean, I want to, you know, get into the whole music biz, whatever, but, you know, for people who make music, we have to encourage
You know,
them.
East Nashville, people complain about it now, but it's a really safe place to land if you're out there in the world and you want to be a singer and all your friends back home think that's goofy. Come join us.
Well, it's
We're
a creative
goofy.
community. Nashville, I find that
Yeah.
everywhere there's inspiration bubbling,
Yeah.
and you can make your dream happen
I like
here.
this town. I love this town. I like both sides of this. I like every side of this town.
North, south, east,
I
west.
too. I like
Yeah.
all that stuff that I don't know.
No, it's great. Well, it's amazing now.
10
Sometimes,
minutes different than that.
well, you drive around and you're like, where am I? Where did this building go up?
Yeah.
And wait a minute, where am I?
The east side
It's
especially is
crazy.
blowing up.
But yeah, it's great. And welcome, folks
Yeah,
from everywhere
come on.
coming here, except
Yeah.
for the bridesmaids.
Yeah. What happened? I don't know.
Oh my gosh. Well, so there are bridesmaids that come here to celebrate together and have their bachelorette parties.
Oh, yeah.
And they're usually wearing identical cowboy hats.
And they're in that car down there.
Right.
Right. They'll
They're
drive
on-
around. I just about all makes sense.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them.
And they yell.
They yell. And they drink real
Yeah.
early.
It must be fun.
Totally. 11 a.m. Black hat.
I've been drunk so many times and never did that.
Well, I probably could hook you up. There's still time.
I knew I'd be glad I came here.
You could write a song about it, be
And
their
I
hero.
really like that girl Jade. Man, that was
She
cool.
was wonderful.
Yeah, right?
Jade Berg.
19.
Today's just been amazing because we were at Family Watch earlier,
Yeah.
and of course, then Webb Wilder does our countdown show. We do the Americana
listened.
show.
I
That's
was
so
on
cool.
it today.
And then a little bit later, we have Electric Western, which is this great 50s and 60s rock and roll show. Reno Boho, Jacob Jones, who do it every Monday night at the 5 spot. They do a radio version for
Oh, I
us.
didn't know that.
Yeah, and then we do R&B at 8. Get down.
Right on.
Oh, yeah. And then Cliff O'Sullivan is on the radio tonight at 10, so
Oh.
be listening.
Wow.
So, yeah, it's been a joy putting all of this together.
We
and
needed it, man.
serious in a
Our
town that makes
needed
this
it.
music.
Right on.
Yeah.
Well, thanks
So-
for playing me on there.
Oh, heck yeah. Of course.
And Elmo Buzz.
Yeah, all your buds. And well, we love having you in the house, too.
Yeah.
So sweet.
Yeah,
Todd Snider.
Yeah.
Gonna play some more for you right now.
Sure, yeah. You know what I'll do is, this isn't off the Hard Working American record, but last fall I put out a record called East Side Bulldog. And the east side of town has changed. And I have this song I made up. I'm gonna play it for you now. Nobody cares about the music business. Nobody sounds like they're telling the truth, but when they're talking about it, I don't want to talk about it. I like to talk about chicks and cars and partying hard. I like chicks and cars and partying hard. Say what you want about old Bo Cephas. He may be crazy, but he's laughing all the way to the bank and stuff. Old Bo Cephas, he got all kinds of hits. He's always singing about chicks and cars and partying hard. I like chicks and cars and partying hard. I said, hey pretty boy, go back to Franklin. Hey pretty boy, go back to Franklin. Nobody here wants to talk about distribution. Pretty boy. I'm taking a solo right now. And then so if you gotta make a call or get a drink or go to the bathroom or anything, I got about 20 more minutes with this bit. Okay, man, maybe not. I didn't come down here to make connections. I come down here to get some big old titty baby drunk and take her home. It gets them horny when you play them some stones. They're always singing about chicks and cars and partying hard. I like chicks and cars and partying hard. I said, hey pretty boy, go back to Franklin. Hey pretty boy, go back to Franklin. Nobody here wants to talk about publishing. Pretty boy. Thank you. I'll do another one. I'll do another for my neighbors. I send this out to my brother Peter Cooper, Chuck Mead, Elizabeth Cook, Aaron Lee Tashian, Rory Carroll, Alan Thompson, Bird Cloud. Watching TV just made me sad. Too many people treating people too bad. There ain't no hope. trucks that we had on bad dope. East Nashville skyline, crossing over to a state of mind, leaving all my troubles way behind. That old Cumberland River, East Nashville skyline, discount cigarettes, liquor, and wine. Anywhere, anytime we deliver. Just the way things are. Something we used to listen, then where they East Nashville skyline, crossing over to a state of mind, leaving all my troubles way behind. That old Cumberland River, East Nashville skyline, discount cigarettes, liquor, and wine. Anywhere, anytime we deliver. Crossing the river, we play 'em our songs. They're probably right to say we're all wrong for these days. So much for money, so much for big. Who needs a headache when there's always a gig at the cafe? The Radio Cafe, East Nashville skyline, crossing over to a state of mind, leaving all my troubles way behind. That old Cumberland River, East Nashville skyline, discount cigarettes, liquor, and wine. Anywhere, anytime we deliver. Anywhere, anytime, anywhere, anytime, anywhere, anytime we
You're listening to Wired In on WMOT, coming to you live from the ACME in downtown Nashville with Todd Snider.
George Bodecker, we should say his name. The man. Isn't this his place? He one of the cats that owns this place?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, meantime, there's a new album coming out today.
Yeah.
And so this is a celebration of
We're
we're
all
all
in this
in this
together.
together.
We're
We're here, we are. Yeah. And back in the day, you couldn't even see the Cumberland River. Just saying. You can see a lot more now. Which is really nice. I like the river. It's great.
But
Thinking
yeah, thanks
about
for
this.
letting me come on the day of our thing.
Oh, no, I think that's terrific. Well, also there's a tour.
Yes.
You're going to be going out with the Tedeschi Trucks
yeah,
Band.
yeah.
Two big bands. That's going to
be fun.
rock.
Yeah. It's for a few months too, I think.
That's awesome. Are you playing a date here?
We have the Ryman here February 7th. Yeah. That's just us, the hardworking Americans.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, so
Very
come
cool.
to see us.
Yeah.
And we play
definitely.
Memphis, I think, in September. So come to that, too.
Yeah, and Austin also, I know.
And yeah. Louisville, there's some close ones.
Cool.
Yeah.
Follow the
Eastsiders
band.
get in for you.
Yeah.
You just go like that.
That's a secret handshake. Get you in backstage. Not exactly.
Sometimes, actually, that works.
I've tried them all.
Yeah, that usually works at our gig.
Sometimes it works. Sometimes people are like, I don't have your name on the list. You're not getting in. Put on the MC, please.
I sometimes can't get in.
I love, Paul Simon wrote this song, Wristband, you know, and
Yeah.
he
Oh, I haven't
leaves. He
heard
goes, oh, it's a great tune. He goes out the back door, and the door closes behind him, and then he doesn't have his wristband on, and the bouncer is giving him a hard time. And, you know, he's trying to explain to the bouncer there's
new?
not going to be, yeah, it's on his latest album, not going to be a show unless he is allowed to
Oh,
come
yeah.
inside.
God dang.
Gotta have a wristband. I
gotta
don't
hear
sing. You'd like it, I think. Well, I love the way you write.
Oh, thank you.
You make you make everything so easy sounding.
Oh, thank
and
you.
there's so much evocative imagery, and it's very so like high touch.
See, I told you.
And for years and
I
years.
don't know what else to say.
No, it's really good. You know?
That makes me feel good.
Well, you make us feel good. So thank you. And you know, it's wonderful to have a life in music and to be able to apply this craft and live in it and continue as decades go by and still do it.
I do think that. The older I get, the more I appreciate the thing that we get to do. Especially like on weekends, you know, like you go out on a weekend and you spend a little money and you want a distraction from your doom that's going to last 3 hours, and it should be some joy in there. And I don't know. I feel like that's a cool job. It feels. I still look forward to it. You know, I'm still always around 7 o'clock at night. I can't wait. It's churchy to me.
Do you ever get nervous or?
I get excited. Even today, I was excited that girl, you know, Jade started singing. And I was like, oh crap, she really sings now. I gotta turn.
She's just 19 years old.
Yeah.
You can't even take her to a bar.
Yeah, you gotta keep her eye on that one. She's only got one EP out, and she knows Liam Gallagher. End of conversation. She's the hero to me.
That's awesome. How many albums have you put out?
She was asking me that. I don't know. It's too many, I think. Like there's
No,
a lot.
not too many.
It's like in the teens, I think.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
An incredible body of work, you know.
Yeah.
And
Well,
your
sometimes it's like
storytelling-
B-side stuff, or you know.
Well, but your storytelling too is so.
Oh,
I love
thank
when
you.
you put that on record as well,
you.
because it's
Thank you.
great, you know.
Thank you. There's some of it on the. I tell the story of how the band gets together on that record.
Nice.
Yeah.
And do you write poetry also?
I try to, you know. I guess that's if it doesn't rhyme, you can call it poetry, or like, I try to, but I never get out of the house with it, really. You know.
Someday.
Someday.
I can see you in a beret.
Yeah. And all that, you know, the ascot and all that.
Yeah. Cigarette holder.
I wrote a book.
There you
Author, totally an author. I didn't really do it though.
Why? Did someone else do it for you?
Yeah. Peter Cooper.
Peter.
Yeah.
Peter Cooper in the house.
Yeah.
You want to stand
Yeah.
up?
There, yeah.
Peter's amazing.
He wrote it, I took the credit. Now it's undone.
It's all good.
Thanks for letting me be on here.
Oh, totally. Play some more for
Yeah,
us.
I'll tell you, this is the song we close our record with this song. Everybody in the band, this is one of our favorite songs, and my favorite singer, probably if I had to pick it, would be Chuck Berry, and we just lost him. And I've seen him a couple of times in the airport, and I'll say, you're my favorite one. And he always says, oh, thank you, son, you know. And then one time I was playing, he had a club in St. Louis, and I was playing, and I was getting ready to go on, and he came in the dressing room, and I was like, oh, bah, Mr. Berry, I'm one of the biggest fans you have. I'm so excited you're here. And he said, yeah, I need you to move your van. Up in the morning and off to school, the teacher's teaching the golden rule, American history, practical math. You're studying hard and you're hoping you pass. You work your finger to the bone. That guy behind you won't leave you alone. Ring, ring goes the bell. They're cooking the lunch you're ready to sell. All day long you want to eat. You're fortunate if you can find a seat. Get back in your classroom, open your books. Even that teacher, she don't know how mean she looks. As soon as 3 o'clock rolls around, you'll finally lay your burden down. Fold up your book, get out your seat. Go down the hall into the street. You're up the curb around the bend. Y'all got that juke joint, you walk on in, that's what you do. You drop your coin into the slide. You wanna hear something that's really hard. All day long you want to dance. You got the one you love, you're making romance. You're grooving and playing it really slow. Around and round and round and round and round you go. Hail, hail, rock and roll. The music said body and soul. A long little rock and roll. Whoa, whoa, hold deliver me from the days of old. Rock, rock, rock and roll. Whoa, 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 hail, hail, rock and roll. Y'all say with me, hail, hail, rock and roll. 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 Well, y'all, thank you for letting me be part of this. I've been wanting to do this ever since the station came on the air, and you know, too many years, Jesse. This is a song that go like this. Smoking on black Cadillac, engine winding down. Park it up on the sidewalk like you own the old downtown. I hear him talking to some chick through a thick ghost of smoke, through the thicker haze of southern comfort and cold. Say, girl, you're hotter than the hinges hanging off the gates of hell. Don't be afraid to turn to me, baby. They don't treat you well. By he meant me. I laugh and shook his head. Laugh a little bit louder, see we look at the band, play trains. Make 'em leave my boots on, they lay me down. I'm the wrong way, a locomotive, I'm gonna take mine. Looking for any kind of trouble that I can find. Got this old black leather jacket, got this pack of Marlboro Reds, stash here in my pocket. I got these thoughts in my own head. The right to run until I gotta walk, till I've gotta crawl. I got the moment that I'm in right now and nothing else at all. Play a train song, pour me one more round. Make 'em leave my boots on days they lay me down. I'm a wrong way, a locomotive, I'm gonna take mine. Television blizzard light, we were looking around this place. We found him cold here on his sofa, a little smile across his face. And though I tried with all my sadness, you know I've still never wept. For a man who looked to me like he that laughing in his sleep, saying a train song, drinking lay around. Made him leave his boots on the day they laid him down. He was a runaway, a locomotive, out of his one track man. freight train, yeah.
Todd Snider on the radio, WMOT, Roots Radio 89.5, viewhouse.com, WMOT.org, Acme Radio. We try to cover all the bases here. It's so good to see you.
You too.
Tell me about the symbol on the drape on your table here.
Oh, it's a gypsy flag.
Interesting.
Yeah, the wheel. We
Yeah.
fly under the wheel. We're supposed to, our religion is that we're supposed to travel and never totally tell the truth and steal a little something everywhere we go.
Okay. Well, you know,
It's a fun religion.
You can steal and give back something else down the road a
Yeah.
piece. We actually have a mic set up in the audience here. I don't know if it's not far from the stage, but
Oh, right there.
I don't know if anybody wants to
What was that for?
get up to the
somebody
mic. And if not, that's cool too.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
fine.
somebody asked me something, though. Well, at least one person. I'll do it.
Okay, you ask yourself something.
Hey, well, I don't know either.
Yeah, the mic is here.
Yeah. Oh, you just yell it from there, probably. Yeah.
So the first time I met your music
Yeah.
was on an alternative station in Atlanta, and it was Beer Run.
Yeah.
So obviously I was hooked after that.
B double terrific.
That's right. So I'm curious to sing it.
B double E double R.
Every child should know that one. So what was your inspiration?
There's a guy named Keith Christopher who's played with Dan Baird for years. I always tell people I made up Beer Run, but I didn't make up the part they know. But we were at a studio, and he said we were out of beer, and he was like B-double-E-double-R-U-N, and I said what? And Dan Baird said, oh, he says that all the time, and I was like, can I have that? And then about a year after he said I could have it, I was opening a show for Robert Earl. It was me, then Robert Earl Keen and Merle Haggard, and after my show, I sat on the side of the Robert Earl show, and I saw these two kids from Texas. And in Texas, it's like frat boys that are drunk, and they yell at Robert Earl. And then when he goes out to Santa Cruz, it's all these old gray-haired hippies that just kind of look at him. And I think the kids were drunk, and they were like, why should we yell at him? And then it looked like maybe some older guy hooked him up, you know? And then eventually, these two A&M looking guys, they sort of seem to figure out Northern California, you know? And that's when I made that up about that. I could play it. Can I play it? B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. All you need is a 10 and 5 car key and a sober driver. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. See, it's like a couple of frat guys from Abilene drove out all night to see Robert Earl Keen at the K-Pig Swine and Soiree dance. They wore baseball caps and khaki pants. They wanted cigarettes, so to save some money, they got one off these hippies that smelled kind of funny. And the next thing they knew, they were both really hungry and pretty thirsty too. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. All you need is a 10 and a 5, a car key and a sober driver. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. Found a store with the sign said their beer was coldest, so they sent him Brad because he looked the oldest. He got a case of beer and a candy bar, walked over to where all those registers are. He laid his fake ID on the countertop. The clerk looked, he turned, he looked back up, and he stopped, and he said, kid, I'm not gonna call the cops, but I'm gonna have to keep this phony card. The guys both took that pretty hard. They took that hard. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. B-double-E-double-R-U-N, beer run. All you need is a 10F5 car and a key and a sober driver. BEERUN, beer run. Met this other old hippie named Sleepy John. He said he was the guy from Robert Earl's song, so they gave him their cash and he bought them some brews. It was a beautiful day out in Santa Cruz. They were feeling so good, it should have been a crime. The crowd was cool and the band was prime. They made it back up front to their seats just in time to sing with all their friends. The road goes on forever and the party never ends. Would you, Jesse, you know people think I'm sick of this. My friends, they say, you gotta be sick of the beer one by now, man. I'm not, I love it. This is my favorite one. This is like the 5th time I've played this today. And the other 4 times since I was just me at home. It's so fun. You say beer, you say run, you spell it. It's till you get a line and I get a pole, baby. I mean, it's fun. There's no getting around it. I'll do it at the Continental Breakfast sometimes at the hotel, and people be like, that's good, I like that. I didn't mean to stop, but you know, the thing I can't ever imagine doing, I stopped this, I'm sorry, I'll finish the song, you know, but I can't imagine making up a song and then playing it for someone and then seeing them later and having them say, we play that song again, and then me going, no, I'm not in it. I'm just not good. I'm not as good as all that. I'm an old in fact, I got this other song. I'm an old timer. I'm an old timer. It's too late for me to die young now. Old timer, I'm just a 5-hand dimer. I'm trying to find a way to edge like wine somehow. I've met every fool that ever signed their names on the wall. In the back's one of these beer joints, these old concert halls. I've been through 7 managers, 5 labels, 1,000 picks and patch cables, 3 vans, a band, a bunch of guitar stands, and cans and cans and cans of beer, and bottles of booze and bags of pot, and 1,000 other things that I forgot. I thought for sure that I'd be dead by now. But I'm not. B-double-E-double-R-U-M, beer run. B-double-E-double-R-U-M, beer run. All you need is a 10-fire car and a key and a sober driver. B-double-E-double-R-U-M, beer run. You get a line, I get a pole, honey. You get a line, I get a pole. You go down to the fishing hole. B-double-E-double-R-U-M, beer. Oh, that was a big finish. Oh, yeah. Hey.
Todd Snider, WMOT Roots Radio. Peter Cooper is at the mic.
Yeah.
We have a question from Peter.
Thank you all for coming.
Yeah, thank you for recognizing. Jesse, there are a lot of celebrities who go to certain kinds of clubs.
I see where this is going.
And they, celebrities go to certain kind of clubs and make it rain, which is kind of a thing in that.
You're going to throw money at me right now, aren't you?
No, they make it rain, but Todd, one of the most impressive things I've ever witnessed is when you masterminded something that I had never seen before, which is you actually made it snow, and I was wondering if you could tell that story.
That was good, wasn't it? Remember? Okay, this is true. We were at my house, remember? And it was, how hot was it? 57? And they were doing the weather at like 6. And we were all drunk, and we were like, you know what? I bet if enough of us called in and said it was snowing, they'd say so. So we videotaped it. So we called, and then we called everybody we knew and told them to call. And then we all waited around. I think by 11, everybody was down at the 3 Crow waiting to see if we'd made it. And then they were like, and we've got some reports of snow over there in East Nashville. And we were saying, it was like we'd won the Olympics. It's like what you say. So now if anybody asks me if I'm proud of myself, I say, yeah. We won that night, in a way. That was a victory. Thanks for bringing that up. So that's something to do.
Any more questions? I hesitate to ask.
That was good.
So good. It's great to have you here.
Thank you.
I'm
Thanks.
so excited for the new album coming out.
Yeah, thank you.
Today is release day.
Yeah, thanks for letting me be down here for this day, you know?
Totally.
Hell yeah.
And we're going to play the album, actually,
Yeah,
if
stick
you're
around,
in the
y'all.
room here
Or
at
come on
Acme.
down.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're in your car.
It's 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's time for them to come out and
Yeah.
have a weekend.
Let's do this. Let's get our shirts off.
Absolutely. Our thanks to Todd Snider and to Jade Bird as well. I don't want to step on your toes, although we're matching. You know, we have the same color. We do. I know. It's good. Anyway, thank you all for being here for Wired In. And thank you for listening to WMOT Roots Radio. One more yeehaw. We're going to throw it back to Anna E. in the studio, WMOT, Murfreesboro, Nashville, and let her take it from here. And we got the Hardworking Americans album for you right now.